Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to our vlog. So today we're going to BMW Live at Oulton Park. It's a big BMW show. Bloody hell, what are they doing? Someone just nearly missed their turning on motorway, so they just straight send it across the chevrons. Bloody dust going everywhere. Mad b****. Anyway, we're off BMW Live, Oulton Park. I'm just driving there. We're in a bit of a convoy. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I don't know, about 6 or 7 of us, all on our way over. We met up in West Yorkshire and we're driving over. It's just near Chester. So we're off over there now and we're going to take you all with us and we hope you enjoy the video. So right now I've got some beastie beamers right up my arse. Got 2 M4s behind, M140, 4 Series in front, some other stuff as well. So the show we're going to today is a bit of a mix of everything. So there's some track action, there's also a load of display cars, and then I believe there's going to be some drifting as well. So it should be good fun. Just arrived at some pub, like I think it's about 10-15 minutes from the show. There's bare people all in this car park. It's absolutely rammed. I think there must be like several car clubs. So there's the car club we've come with, which is Germania. We're all over here just chilling, and then there's a big mini club over here, and then a load of other randomers as well. And then I think at the car park, the garden centre just up the road, there are also a load of classic BMWs as well. Old Man's Club or something up there.
We then set off shortly before everyone else so that we could stop at this lovely little lake to get some drive-bys of all the cars. So I'll leave a little montage here of everyone driving past. And here we are at Oulton Park racetrack. Oulton Park's a really cool track because it's got some really good viewing points where you can see all the way across the track. We went to quite a few of these, which you'll see later on in the video. And of course, I get attracted to the big rigs. I spotted this F50D and had to go over.
Better brake light.
Yeah, they're huge.
Yeah, that's the biggest downfall with mine. Brakes. The side of them. M50D. Lovely.
Each to their own and that, but surely the reason for a big wing is to create downforce and not just excess drag, like this massive wing probably does. Honestly, if my bank balance allowed it, then this would be in my garage. What an absolute incredible motor those M3 Tourings are. Old school cool, this M3 Evo got so much attention. And this is the drift track that I was talking about. It's a rather strange one. They actually put water on the track to reduce the tyre wear and make it cheaper for people to practice their drifting. And then also, I believe that they've got some sort of marbles built into the track as well, or some sort of glass that helps the cars glide on it a lot better. Have you ever heard of the BMW M1? It's a really rare car. There's like 3 for sale in the whole of Europe. It's got a 3.5 litre straight 6 engine, and they go for between 500 and 600k. So much going on at this show. BMW Car Club UK actually had their own race series, and later on I get to do a grid walk. So this is one car from every single region. So there's North East, Central West, North West, Eastern, Cheshire and Staffs. I'm not sure if it's like the best one from each or what. A bit noisy here though. There's this drift car coming past. Everything going on here. It's great if you're a petrol head. But yeah, they've got one car from each of these regions. Got a new M2 here. Very nice. And basically this brand new M2 had like every M Sport optional extra you could get. Pretty mad really. 840 Ci, M4, 525 that looks like it's an import. Guessing it's a Jap import with that number plate. Hello! You want to tell me a bit about this car you stood next to then?
Well, this is a 5355i.
Yeah, is that because it says it on grill?
No. It's petrol. And it's 60-year-old. Its birthday was yesterday. We've actually got a birthday cake for it. It's actually my dad's car, that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I thought he had an A5.
I mean, my granddad's car.
Your granddad's alright. I thought your dad had an A5.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
I actually found out some quite interesting information about this old 5 Series. So it was from 1981 and it actually had the same M90 engine as the M1 that I previously showed, that £500,000 motor.
I can't lie, I don't really know very much about BMWs, so I'm just like walking around appreciating them, but that's about it. Gets a little bit tedious after a while. You can only see so many BMWs, I suppose. It's very much a posh boys place, this. So yeah, Carl's geeking out, taking out photos of the cars. Bless him.
We're just wandering through all of these display cars, and it's too noisy. For fuck's sake, Carl. Take two. We're just wandering through all the display cars down here, and these are really, really funky, aren't they? All these M coupes. There's a big line of M coupes down here. Right funky things. I'll insert some clips of the really rare parts that 2 of them have on there. There's 2 AC Schnitzer, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, I think that's how you do. Edition ones with all sorts, look like all the chromy tips on them. Badges. The one down there has some really nice bits, look. I absolutely love an E70 X5, probably why I own one. And this one here, it's lovely. It's got all sorts of trims and nice bits on it. And look at the power it's running. It's an M50D. I've added that badge there. So this is the triple turbo model. So mine's the twin turbo. This one's the one with 3 turbos. Pretty mad really. So it must have some sort of lowering springs on. Well, its bags on back in it, so I'm not sure what they've done exactly. I don't really want to be going and looking underneath people's cars. But it's got some sort of lowering spring kit on it.
sits a lot lower than mine. And then this spoiler as well, which I have actually looked at getting for mine. Could get that spoiler. I do quite like it. The only issue is they don't come painted, so it would need I'd need to send it off to get painted and fitted properly and stuff, but looks incredible this, doesn't it? Slightly tinted rear lights, but I actually think they are the black line rear lights because they've got the white going all the way across and then they've been tinted. And then being the M50, it's also got the upgraded brakes as well, like the other one that we saw at the other side. But these ones they've painted in blue and they've put M Sport stickers on them. Oh, it's got these chrome bits on the front grille as well. Mine don't have that. I wonder if that's what M50s have. I am not sure. Then it's got full camera kit all the way around as well, which is pretty cool.
So I didn't really introduce this, but we actually went to like a Q&A with Adam Morgan, who's a racer in the British Touring Car Championships. So I'll leave it just here for you to have a little watch of some of the best clips of the Q&A.
What is the kind of feeder series? It's quite tricky. I mean, you look at everyone's sort of background and what they've done, and everyone's sort of done routes like this. The traditional way is through karting, and then you move up into a junior series, such as the Fiestas or traditionally Ginetta Juniors, and you work your way from there. But there is now many different ways you can get into touring car racing. The unfortunate thing is it's probably the budget. You know, that is the problem. That is the issue that most people have. There's lots of very, very talented racing drivers who can't raise the budget to go racing, and it's that's probably the worst bit about motorsport. It's seeing those guys who are up here level-wise, but unfortunately just cannot get to where they need to be or where they want to be because they don't have the money. I mean, I was very lucky in the fact that when I did Genettas, I won the championship of 2011, and that was a fully funded drive into the British Touring Car School.
You say you raise money, but how are you raising that money? What are you doing? Where is the money coming from? Without going too many details of it.
I mean, it is mostly sponsorship. Yeah. That's where it's all coming from. So I've got 2 or 3 sponsors on the car, and then I'm very lucky in the fact that my family business, Sisler Commercials, they also help fund the racing. I've got another 3 or 4 sort of personal sponsors as well who come along to most weekends, and with that just provides just enough to get to sign that deal, that 2-year deal and to get us off. But I can tell you that sponsorship, hunting, sponsoring, chasing is it's unpleasant until you tick that box and sign the dotted line. It's hard work.
In the HCS Mark II.
Just turn this down. So it's quite cool. The commentary that they've got on, they actually have through the radio. So we're here, sat in car, just chilling out, with track right in front of us. And we've actually got it on through radio. And as well as that, it's also live streamed on YouTube. So when they're not in front of us, we can watch it on YouTube. And then when they go past, we can watch it. Hey, that's sick, innit? But we've worked out why it's a bit slow, this series, this race that we're watching. Apparently drivers are like 78-year-old. Mad.
looking at those lap times there, I was pulling a slightly funny face when you said that Greg and Thruston had set the fastest lap. 2:14.3 is nearly 3 seconds quicker than the race leader, but he wasn't the only one, because actually Greg Catton was only about half a second slower than him. So those two suddenly have found seconds on what they were running earlier on. I don't think they're going to have time to catch the leading group, but 3 and a bit seconds faster, that is impressive.
We should put this in a little bit of context. I'll do that in a minute though, because John Village up the inside of Lyndon Thruston at Lodge Corner. Does he get the lead away? Lyndon Thruston doesn't really want to concede it, but I fear he might have to. Up to the line they come over. Dearly, it's going to be John Village on the inside, Lyndon Thruston on the outside line. It's Village with a lead of about a length as they go over the line, and he does indeed retake the lead there. Just to finish what I was saying, to put the 2:14s for Greg and Thruston in context, that record for these cars is a 2:10.6.
The only issue with all this is that the commentary and the stream are really far different. The commentary's at like a good 30 seconds before the stream that we're watching. I bet it's good fun for granddads and great granddads that are out on track though.
How old was that other guy? 80 what?
78
No, 80.
or 86 was it?
I can't remember. But it was like 80 odd.
In his 80s, I think he were about 86 when that guy was out on track racing. That's pretty cool, that.
From Gerlefingen, I think he's in Switzerland, and
Oh, he's from Switzerland, one of them.
taken the lead of the race.
You can tell he's rich if he's from Switzerland. If you watched my Geneva video,
unless they get the checker flag this time, it comes a bit early.
I paid £16 British money. £16 for a rollover and a drink. This guy can definitely afford to race if he's from Switzerland, I tell you. Also, it's a bit odd, they keep telling us what like jobs they used to have before they retired and stuff. Not really sure. We're here to watch racing, not know that he used to be a carpenter and he used to be a plumber, you know what I mean?
Well, the next time, because we've only got 1.5 minutes of the race left to go, so Jörg Schneider's been in third place basically all race long, hasn't he? Sitting in, watching that grandstand position that he had, the battle between John Village and Lyndon Thruston, which ultimately came unstuck, and the checker flag is waved this time.
Oh no,
so
checker
might be. So it's Jörg Schneider that gets his first win in historic 754. Trevor Slasser 0.6 of a second behind in second place. And who's going to be third? It's Greg and Thruston then. So we still get Thruston on the podium. Not the one we thought we were going to get. Not some, but Dad, Greg and Thruston third in the number 1 car,
so
the Wilson Special. Fourth and
There's a dad and a son out.
Yeah.
They're both racing as well. Oh, 4th and 5th is a dad and son. That's pretty cool. I think that's what we're meant to do. Everyone seems to be clapping. On my own. So the dad and the son who I was just on about that were 4th and 5th. Yeah, the son, Lyndon, may have crashed. I think he's stuck in gravel. So he's no longer 5th. Whoops. Wish I could show you, but don't think I can. Unless they show us on here.
To try and figure out what to do, because there was a massive variation in lap times as we went through that first race. So that will be interesting, and those top 4 so evenly matched. Hopefully we'll see those 4 sort of moving through the pack together, and we could get another grandstand finish.
Yeah, it didn't look like there's too much damage on those 2 cars. John Village obviously got his car home, and hopefully Lyndon Thruston. It's just a question of getting it back out of the gravel trap. To pick up on class winners as well, and Hugo Pickup, number 69, who was the best of the Class A cars. Second within that class was number 6, Richard Verheyden, and completing the Class A podium in 17th place overall.
Motorsport eats ace. So fun. Funky little setup here, like. But Lulu's a bit knackered. It was an early one this morning, and we were up late last night. We were editing the final video of the Portugal Rally series.
And what were we up to? About 1 doing it?
Yes.
About 1 AM we were up until doing it. And we had to be up at 5:30 this morning to meet that convoy that we drove over with for 6. So Lulu's probably just gonna have a nap and I'm gonna have a bit of a walk round. There's something going on. There's this thing that tells you what's going on here. 12 o'clock, which right now it is 12:10. There's a BMW live talk with Steve Saxby, BMW by design. Cheers, Lulu. Ruining my video with a bloody tablet, injection alarm, bloody cronies. Have you got it with you?
No. I'll have it later. No.
Later? We're away?
I'll have it on, I don't know,
Tomorrow.
Monday.
Tomorrow. Why Monday?
Oh, we're back tomorrow, right?
We're back tomorrow, yeah. The issue she has with like taking injections with her and stuff for her Crohn's is that they have to be refrigerated and then you take them out from the fridge half an hour before you inject it.
Not 15 minutes.
Sorry, I got that wrong. 15 minutes. Is it you're allowed to have them out for half an hour?
Up to half an hour you can have
So
it out.
she's allowed to have it out of the fridge for up to half an hour injection.
If you have it out any longer, then basically the injections are no good and you shouldn't really take them.
Yeah. But if anyone is interested in like more information about her Crohn's and what she struggles with, things like that, then is it your TikTok you've got stuff on?
Yeah, TikTok.
Yeah, on her TikTok she's got some like videos about her injections and
Bits and bobs.
what is your TikTok then?
Oh, I don't know.
I think it's LM260599.
Possibly.
It's something like that. I actually went on TikTok yesterday and that's not like me. After leaving Lulu to go for a nap, I went for a walk a bit further down for a different viewpoint of the track and watched, I don't even know which race series it was, one of the race series. And here is another really rare BMW, so it's the BMW 700. It was made in the early 1960s and had 30 brake horsepower.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, I left this in the boot of my car and it got absolutely wrecked. Well done, Cal.
About the design of the cars.
You've got face painting, craft shows. You can also head out for a meal at the Checkers restaurant, of course, as well. Lots and lots of entertainment on the infield. We're going to have the grid walk. That's going to take place relatively shortly. So make your way over towards the podium area of the paddock if you'd like to join the grid walk. That will be on track very shortly.
So at 1:15 there is a pit walk, I believe, or a grid walk. I think it was a grid walk. Not sure which race series it's for. I'm guessing it's for the 116 Cup, but it might be for another one. So I'm really not sure. But I'm currently running 5 minutes late, so I'm just running across the show from where we parked down at the bottom all the way over to the pits and where the grid is to go and see if I can catch it before it finishes. And I hope you can hear me because it's bare windy. But I think I might have missed it because cars are now out on track. Yeah, I think I must have missed it. It can't have just been 5 minutes, surely. Maybe I have. Mad, this one here looks like a slice of cheese. Well, it's like a block of cheese. Might have had a bit of a prang on front though. Size it, tiny little engines. Oh, I don't know. There's a big queue in front of me, so I'm guessing that queue must be people waiting to do the grid walk. Big queue in front here. And the event team running over as well, so maybe? I don't know. Some of these race teams have got mega setups though. Look at this. Ferrari over here. And McLaren over there have just gone past as well, a really nice one. Look at the size of the queue, and as they all started moving I just walked towards the front and didn't bother queuing, and everyone just suddenly started walking in, so I think they were all queuing for nothing. As you can see, it was so busy, so I couldn't really narrate walking down the grid, unfortunately. But here you go, enjoy this.
It's a bit quieter here towards the back end of grid. Not as many people back here. So yeah, a grid walk of the BMW CCR, so that is BMW Club Racing. BMW Car Club Racing, that's what it stands for.
As you can probably see, I was so knackered by now. I was enjoying going and looking at all the cars.
Thought my pole were good. This guy top trumps me. He's brought his bloody window cleaning pole with him. The whistle's been blown already. We've been told we've got to f*** off. About 10 minute walk round. Barely even got to see out. Hey ho, they need to race, don't they? So bloody hell, it seems they've got right hardcore scrutineering here. They've got a ramp over here. No, surely they're just doing work on car. Yeah, it's not scrutineering. They're just doing work on car. There's a ramp and everything. Sick that. I was thinking we'll go line up a bit. Tell you what, Mark, it's a big shame that there wasn't a ramp at Anglesey. To be honest, we didn't need it, did we? We were fine. Engine crane was the only thing that would have made it a little bit easier. But nah, ramp probably wouldn't have made much difference. We smashed it out, didn't we? Motorsport, 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 eh? So this, with an absolutely incredible livery.
Hi, you're right.
You're right. Is it all hand done?
Yeah, not by my son.
Are you son?
Yeah, just route cans and marker pens.
Oh, look at it all.
They're all silver originally.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty standout, but unfortunately we've
Yeah,
had an oil seal
yeah.
blow.
I've seen that it came off with a bit of an issue. What was the issue?
We think an oil seal's gone at the back of the engine, so we couldn't risk running it anymore.
Yeah.
Retired it, and someone's going to take it away so they can repair it. But yeah, it's it was ready to sell, so it might be even cheaper now.
Was it on fire then?
No fire. No, it's just oil blew out.
Oh, luckily, yeah.
Yeah, they put fire extinguishers on it just in case. But
well, let's see what my £5 hot dog tastes like. The bread's so dry. So dry. Meat's alright. My bag's gone flying. Ketchup's an extra 25p, but I didn't order any, and I was like, my sauce is still there. It's going to be a bit dry. Just like, oh yeah, just have a ketchup, so I saved myself some money. Top tip there. Bread is so dry. Hot dog's decent. I've had worse. You might think it's a bit strange that I only got hot dog. I didn't get any chips, didn't get a drink, nothing. Well, this alone was a £5. Meal deal, This drink and chips was like over a tenner. They've got that captive audience, haven't they? It's like miles to anywhere else, so you have to buy your food here. The bread was horrible, like the Sahara Desert, but the hot dog were decent. Don't know about a fiver, but it were decent. What an incredible colour this is. It's like a frozen red. Beautiful. And then look at this here. The colour is very Marmite, but it's pretty damn rare. If you have enjoyed all of this footage and you want to see more car related content and stuff, make sure you drop a comment below what sort of stuff you would like to see. And if you haven't enjoyed it, also drop a comment below saying that you've got no interest in BMWs and you can't wait for more of our travel stuff. Tell you what, some cars are going to struggle getting out of here. All rear wheel drive Beamers and that. Look at it. Oh, good luck guys, good luck. Bloody hell, it's a good... Bloody hell, it's a good job none of them have come down here. Look at that. Even X5 would be getting bloody stuck in that. I feel like I'm in Shrek or something going through swamp. I've got right nice trainers on as well. Bad idea coming this way.
After this we thought we'd call it a day, but before we went we decided to go on a drive round all of the show cars and stuff, because Lulu hadn't really got to see much. She was very tired and stuff on this day, so went for a nice drive round, and I'll leave a little montage of us driving round all the show cars that were left there. And we had a nice hotel booked not too far away, just on the outside of Warrington, for a bit of a chilled out night. We had a nice spa and jacuzzi and things like that. So we called it a day here. Big thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please make sure you drop us a like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and we'll see you in a bit.